You are a busy professional who feels like you don't have time for self care. Keep watching. I want to share what self care actually is and offer a practice that you can do right from your desk. So let's dive right in. What is self care? I define self care as taking action to preserve or improve your health mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So, what does that actually mean? Well, it is the actions that we can take that are going to help us maintain what we already have when we think about our mental health, our physical health, spiritual health, emotional health, or improve them. Because a lot of times we have it in our heads that self care only means things like going to the gym or going on vacation, going to the spa, right? All of those things are self care. They can be self care. But it doesn't mean that we have to go do something big or that takes a lot of time in order for it to be self care. And so when we think about this definition of breaking it down, that we're taking action to preserve or improve our health, mentally, physically, spiritually, or emotionally, what that actually means is going to be different for each and every one of us. And it might be different even from one day to the next. So I will give an example. I just came back from leading a retreat in Italy and I was a little bit jet lagged. And I was trying to get caught up on some administrative work. And I was getting very tired as I was sitting at my desk. And I thought, I'm not going to be able to finish doing this work because I realized that it was taking my brain way too long to try to do the work that I was trying to do because I was just so incredibly exhausted. Oftentimes, when I notice that I'm feeling a little bit fatigued, I'll do some movement, either sitting at my desk or I'll go jump on my rebounder or go take a quick walk outside. I'll do something quick that'll rejuvenate me and then I'll be good to go. And so I thought, okay, I'm noticing that I'm very tired and my brain is not doing the things that I would like it to do as I'm trying to sit at my desk and do these administrative tasks. So I said, I'm going to go and jump on my rebounder. So I got up, I did some jumping. I actually felt okay. I felt much more awake. I go back to my desk, and within a couple of minutes, again, I could feel all of the energy draining out of me. And I realized once again that my brain was not doing what I needed it to do because I was so incredibly exhausted. Self care in that moment meant for me that I actually got up and I went and laid down and I took a nap. I don't typically take naps because normally that is not what's going to help me. And I know that afterwards I'm not going to feel better. And so typically when I have that afternoon dip, I get up and move and I feel good to go. Self care means taking action to preserve or improve our mental, physical, spiritual health. And it has to start with the awareness of what do I actually need in this moment? Because when we are doing things out of habit, when we are doing things mindlessly, we might tell ourselves that what we're doing is helpful, but if we're not actually paying attention, oftentimes the action that we're taking is not in alignment with what's best for us. The action that we're taking is not actually something that is going to support us. It's not something that's going to improve or preserve our health and our well being. So we need to have that awareness and also to not go into the negative self talk or feeling like there's something wrong with us. It's paying attention and then being okay with pivoting from what we maybe initially thought we needed. For me, yesterday, that was thinking the jumping on my trampoline was going to be enough for me, and it really wasn't. And my body really just needed to rest and sleep. And today I feel so much better. And I am able to do this video that I wanted to do yesterday. So here we are talking about self care, talking about what it means. I gave you the definition that I use, but remember what it actually is going to be dependent on each person and what we need in the moment. So I shared earlier that I was going to offer a self-care practice that might be helpful for you, and it's some seated stretching. If you are sitting all day long, then I often recommend that you stop sitting and get up off of your butt to go do something to support your health in that way. However, what I'm going to show you is a practice that you can do seated if seated movement is something that's going to be helpful for you. So here we go. We're first going to start with some breathing with awareness, right? We're breathing and noticing how the body is feeling. You can do that just about anytime, anywhere. That's self care, paying attention to our body's needs and maybe breathing a little fuller, a little deeper. Next step is maybe doing some shoulder rolls. As we're breathing, rolling the shoulders up, around, back, and down. Sometimes we don't even realize how much tension we're holding in our shoulders. You can do this standing as well. I'm showing you seated, rolling the shoulders up, around, back, and down one more time. And then letting those shoulders soften down away from the ears. Moving your head. You don't have to move your head the way I am, but I invite you to move your head any way that feels good, that feels beneficial for you. Noticing how your neck feels, moving your head around, one more breath, and then coming back upright. Check in. Notice how you feel already just doing that short amount of movement. Okay. Now we're going to add on a little bit more, moving our arms. So when we breathe in, let's bring the arms out wide, opening up the chest, lifting up the chin. And then when we breathe out, we'll wrap the arms around, tuck the chin to the chest, and release. All right, we'll do this a couple more times. So I shared that I just came back from leading the retreat in Italy, and we did a lot of walking, but I did not do very much strength training. So yesterday, early in the morning when I couldn't sleep, I went to the gym, got a great workout. But now, as I'm doing this, the reason why I'm sharing is because I am super sore and I can feel it right now. Feel how sore my shoulders and chest are from working out yesterday after not working out for a while. So you notice how it feels for your body. When you're done with that last one, relax the arms, right? What are you aware of in your body? I shared what I was noticing. What do you notice? Roll the shoulders around again. Okay. Bring the arms up. So depending on how your shoulders are feeling, your arms, might not be symmetrical with how they're going up and going down, but you move your arms in whatever way feels good for you. And then if you'd like, you can look up when your arms are up and then bring your chin down when your hands come down. Okay. Awesome. Let's do that one more time. And then with your last time that your hands are going to come down, put your hands on the back of the chair or the bottom of the chair where you're sitting. And then lift the chest up. Hold here. Breathe. Soften the shoulders down and away. And release. Bring those arms around. Roll the shoulders again. All right. That's it. Sharing a couple of different movements that you can do right at your desk that could be considered self-care. If doing those movements are something that are going to support you mentally, physically, spiritually, or emotionally. For me, doing those movements and adding the breath in aren't just a physical thing, right? The stretches feel good for me, but it also helps me mentally feel more present and connected. It helps me emotionally. So notice how it feels for you. And my invitation for you, as you go throughout your day and go throughout your life, pay attention to what you need. Honor your needs. Give yourself permission to practice self-care. Doing those activities that are going to preserve or improve your health and well-being mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. A, because you are worthy of investing in. And B, because when you are nourished and cared for, you're able to show up and serve and contribute in a more meaningful and sustainable way. So I hope that you found this valuable. I hope that you continue going out there, making a positive impact in the world, taking care of yourself and others along the way. Thanks for joining in. Have an amazing day. Bye.